All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into this morning, is just going into how, humility is a blessing, okay? The attribute, of being humble, having humility within his ministry, is a blessing, because as you look out, all right, as the scriptures say, many are called, but few are chosen, and as you look out into what's going on amongst, Israel, the different camps, different particular men, and women, and you can see, there's a lack of fear and there's a lack of humility. You still have, men that are all about exalting themselves, men want to be seen, men extolling themselves to the clouds, okay? Have women, that refuse to let go of the feminist, mindset, after acknowledging that they're Israelites, okay? And that's all due to a lack, of humility, okay, which is a blessing from on high, because humility, all right, makes us very moldable in this ministry, pride, all right, and no fear, okay, turn you to a demon, man, turn you into, all right, enemy, of righteousness, man, okay. So I just want to get a few precepts. You type in that word humility, it comes up, 7 times, just a regular KJV, without the Apocrypha. So I just want to touch on a few of the precepts. This is Proverbs 15:33. It says, the fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. And see, through the fear of the Lord, that puts us in the mind frame that, we're not above correction. Okay. There's a reverence to the rank, that the Lord has set up in the earth. Okay. And we have a mindset to, be careful how we move, as the scriptures say, be careful how we build, which is to be mindful how we teach what we're teaching, But when you remove fear, okay, and your ego, okay, and your celebrity status, becomes more important than teaching the right thing, okay, now now you're putting yourself in a position as an enemy, okay, to the gospel, man. You see? So it says, and before honor is humility, and before, we're crowned, before we're given the glory as the sons of God in the earth, okay, there has to be humility. Even in rulership, as a ruler, as a king, there's still a level of humility that is going to be required from us, from Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay? We're going through the chastening of the Lord. This whole experience, one of the main things, is to have faith, okay? To thirst for righteousness, okay? And to be humbled, Those are, the main, 3 things, okay? The fear and the faith of the Lord, thirsting for righteousness, having a desire for righteousness, and, being humble, man. Okay? Those are the things that this captivity should instill in us, okay? Now's the opportunity, okay, to be a celebrity, to be more proud, to try to make your emotions a doctrine, okay? When you read Proverbs 18:2, it says, before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, which is proud. Okay? Before destruction, just like America, this nation is proud. It's going to be completely destroyed. This is the proudest nation on earth. Okay? This is the dumbest, most wicked, proud nation in the earth, man. And that's why it's finna get the level of destruction that it's finna get. Okay, on the individual standpoint, pride only leads to destruction because pride blinds you, man. When you're proud, when you think, too highly of yourself, okay, you have an unrealistic, okay, reference of yourself, man. You know, and what to the point you think you can do and say and move how you want to move. That's why you see, all these gimmicks, okay? That's why you see women, saying the damnedest things like, God damn, you know? But it's all rooted in pride, okay? When you're proud, okay, there's no fear. You see? When you're proud, you really don't have a filter. That's another thing. Pride creates a filter to even when you think, particular things, you fear kick in, be like, nah, that ain't it. Because we all battle Satan, as men, we all battle, pride and, want to be seen and want to be recognized as men. We battle it, man. Like that, those thoughts don't come up. Okay? But those things that we got to pray on, those things that we got to resist, that's part of the fight. Okay? The flesh is pleased by pride. Okay, pride has nothing to do with the spirit. Only the flesh, is pleased by pride, man. Okay, keep reading on. This is the book of Acts 20. All right, this is Acts 20 and 17. It says, this is Apostle Paul speaking. It says, and from Miletus he sent to Ephesus and called the elders of the church. And when they were come to him, he said unto them, Ye know from the first day that I came into Asia, after what manner I have been with you all seasons. Okay, at all seasons, serving the Lord with all humility, all right, with all humility of mind, and with many tears and temptation which befell me by the line and weight of the Jews. So the Apostle Paul, he wanted to be an example of serving the Lord with all humility. Okay, all the revelations that he had, the even the status he had, in the world, as a Pharisee, as a Roman citizen. Okay, if anyone could have been proud, it could have been the Apostle Paul. Okay, if anyone could boast, it could have been the Apostle Paul, man. Okay, speaking both languages, pretty much a scholar in two languages, man. You see, and he probably spoke another one, but we know he spoke two, Greek and Hebrew. Okay, he was rubbing shoulders with some, with some men of status. Okay, but as he served the Lord with all humility, man. All right, and we're supposed to be the example of serving the Lord, with humility. All right, because that's acceptable in the sight of Yahweh Shemal Shah, because the scriptures say what? When you go to Psalms 37, and you go to, matter of fact, let's get Psalms 51. All right, this is Psalms 51 and 16. It says, "For thou desires not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offerings. The sacrifice of the Most High are a broken spirit and a contrite heart. O power thou wilt not despise." So the Lord deals, with a broken spirit. See, when you're broken, okay, you know that, okay, damn, I'm through. Like you analyze yourself, you know, in all honesty, and you understand that damn, I'm through. Okay, without Yahweh Shema Shai, I'm done. Okay, being broken, knowing that like damn, you know, I ain't have it. You know, like understand you didn't have it, and the only reason you know, are put together now is because of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, the Lord, because when you're broken, okay, that creates a level of humility, you know, to where the Lord can really mold you into a asset, you know, for His purpose, man, and righteousness, man. Okay, that contrite, you know, sorrowful, you know, have the mindset of being sorrowful, you know, for mistakes, for sin, you know. When you go off, you know, it's like damn, you know, not that. Well, I'm you know, you do what you want, okay. That presumptuous, okay, spirit, that willful spirit, you know. Hey, so I'm gonna go here. You know, I'm gonna end it here because if a brother or a sister is not broken, you know, there's no real repentance. You know, that you really, you know, don't repent if you're not broken. You might stop doing a few things, but then, you know, pretty much if you're not broken, you know, we'll develop a mindset as if, okay, we're somebody, you know, like we're something great, you know, based on what we know. Okay. It's a scary thing, man. Pride is a scary thing, man. A lot of men, you know, have become a victim, okay, of pride, man. Okay, this is the book of First Peter chapter 5 and 5. I get straight to the point. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, all of you subject, all right, subject one to another and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisted the proud and giveth grace, okay, to the humble. Okay, the Most High resists the proud, but He gives grace to the humble, man. The Lord is dealing with humility. Okay, and see, being humble doesn't mean that you're passive and weak and, you know, just feeble. No, humility. All right, you can be confident in Yahweh Shema Shai and still be, you know, humble, still move in humility, man. Okay, you can be firm in Yahweh Shema Shai and still have a humility, man. Understanding that we are because He is, okay, and we're here by grace. You know, we need this grace, like we need mercy, man. That's another thing, like pride. You know, make it seem as like you're entitled. Like you're entitled to salvation, like you're entitled for the favor of the Lord. But like, nah, man. You know, there's His discretion, man. We're all at the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and we need that mercy, man. And humility, you know, puts you in a position of favor, man. You know, so it's a blessing, you know, to have humility, man. Especially in these times, man. We live in the instant gratification and the era of social media, being seen and being cute is the trend, man. You know, so that was the point. You know, I pray that you brothers and you few sisters, all right, were edified. Once again, give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples for his younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutation to hopeful Shalom.